who is a representative, but you didn't know the real person. You didn't know that, this guy had a fetish for other guys. So a lot of times we put, to sum that up, a lot of times, like I said, people tend to put a lot of hope and sit, stars and people you see on TV and in the media on a pedestal, and then when you meet them, you're like, oh, that was like that person has a very bad attitude, or you find out they're probably opposite of what you've seen. But he was very disappointed there. So another dark another dark part of the character. Well, let me say this. He did, in fact, after his therapist said he needed emotional connection after not making one with a prostitute, he actually did make an emotional connection with his pawpaw. His pawpaw just hugged him. And that was probably good for the both of them when that happened. But again, the character was a very dark character who suffered from PTSD, um, tried to get help, but really, but needed more. But because he wasn't totally honest, I feel he wasn't able to get the help that he needed. Sure, he had been having therapy since he was a little boy, since he actually saw that. So the question is, do people truly heal? I mean, because look, it's 2025. It's nothing for a kid to see a parent kill another parent, or to see anybody get killed and murdered right in front of their faces. So the question is, do they really heal from that? But the answer is, God can heal all things in time, um, in his season, in his way. He can heal all things and heal all hearts. um, life happens to everybody. Life happened to this character who happened to be a very dark person. But in some ways, I'll say the light of this movie was that I feel like he knew that he was in a dark place, and he was sick, and just didn't want to be there because he was just fixated on being recognized. There's nothing wrong with wanting, um, going after your hopes and going after your dreams. There's nothing wrong with that. The problem comes when you are so fixated on it to show the world something, to show the world that you're not who they say they are, or to be validated, or not because this is something inside that I have a drive to do, that I want to do, that I feel like I was born to do, or God gave me a skill to do. It's because I want to be validated by the world. So therefore you get so fixated on becoming whoever you're trying to become, that you just end up damaging yourself and people along the way. So work hard, you know, and go after your dreams. Nothing wrong with that. But don't get fixated on it for the world. It's a very dark movie. It is a very dark movie. But is there also lessons in the movie? And there is a glimmer of hope, at the end. So that's all I wanted to say. But if you get a chance, check it out. Magazine Dreams, Jonathan Majors. And he did a phenomenal job. I'm not judging people by, again, what I saw in the media. I don't know the whole story and I was not there. So I'm just saying, as an actor, he did a phenomenal job in this movie. In my opinion, it's Oscar worthy. But hey, that's just my opinion. Nobody's really listened to it. But listen, may God strengthen you, and may God keep you. Until next time. Oh yeah, I was going to